Hello, my dear friends of Maricita Colors in English. Today, I will make the first lesson in knitting. We will learn to cast on. So, for all my crocheters that don't know to knitting, today you can learn with me, step by step. Look, this is the knit stitch in knitting. Punto derecho en español. And this is the purl stitch. Punto revés en español. I use the knitting number 4,50 millimeters because the yarn is a little teeny. This is yarn of acrylic. Look, the borders are very nice. If you use teeny yarn, you must use teeny needles. This is the trick. By example, here I have with a chunky yarn or thick yarn, I have the same stitches, 20, and look the difference of size. Is the double. So here I use the needles number 7 millimeters because it's super thick yarn. Look the difference with this teeny. So you can notice which needle you can use. If it's thick, you can use a number 7, number 8, number 9. Remember that in every yarn comes a paper, and in this paper tells you which needle you can use. The number is one recommendation of the fabric of the yarn. Look, you can see this thread is close. If you want a little loose, you must use a needle bigger, one number 8 or 9. If you are a beginner, the best is that for begin to practice, you make with yarn a little thick, like this. By example, 2 is okay. So now I will show you with teeny needles and with thick needles to cast on. We will make this course. Here I have the yarn a little thick and I will use the needle number 8. This is from Holz. Madera en español. So we begin. By example, here I will make 10 stitches. For have 10 stitches, I will calculate with my yarn. Here is the beginning of the yarn. Yarn over, and we start to involve 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We let a little yarn, and from here I catch good the yarn, and we let free this needle. And now we calculate the yarn for 10 stitches. If you want 20 stitches, you must make or involve 20 times the yarn on the needle. From here, I will pass the needle in the center, and we must help us with the left hand. I will open with these 2 fingers, and with these 2, we must try to catch the yarn. We open, we insert the needle in the center, and we bring a little to the front. And we see this yarn of the left and this yarn of the right side. With these two yarns we will make the stitches. So we begin. We pull, and from the left we pass the needle from down, and we go to the right. So we move a little the hand to the left, and this yarn we must catch with the needle like this, and we bring in this big loop. And we pull here, not so tight, please. And we have here 2 stitches. Now we repeat. We cut the yarn with the fingers, with these 2 fingers. We bring the yarn to the front with the needle, and we see here 2 yarns. We must catch this from the left and this from the right. So we bring from down, we enter, we turn the hand a little to the left, and with the needle we catch this yarn like this from yarn over, and we bring into this big loop, and we pull again. Needle in the front, from the left, we turn a little the hand, and with the needle we bring the yarn to this big loop where is my finger, here. Don't worry if in the beginning you cannot make this. All is practice. If you know to crochet, so you can make all the techniques that you want. Knitting, macrame, all the techniques, don't worry. Okay, we repeat. We cut the yarn, we open from left to right and on the needle. Left, right, on the needle. This is my favorite technique because my mother taught me when I was a kid, when I was 7 or 8 years old. So here I have 2, 4, 6 and 8, 8 puntos. And we repeat again. We bring the needle from down, we catch the yarn, we turn a little the hand, and with the needle, yarn over, and we enter here in this big loop. And ready. And we make the last stitch. Catch, needle in the front and from the left to the right, and look how the needle of the right bring the yarn to the loop. And here we let free, and we can pull the yarn like this with the 2 fingers we help. And ready. I have the 10 stitches, and here I have this yarn that can be for you good in our thread. We turn the knitting work, and from here tomorrow I will show you to knit the stitches, but only you can practice how to cast on. Now I will show you with this teeny yarn. It's the same color more or less, and it's teeny, so I must use the teeny needles too. I see which needle I can use. We can use the 4 millimeters. Here I have the 4,50 millimeters, if I find. So this is the 4,5 millimeters, and the yarn is teeny. So I will make 10 stitches too. Here is the yarn of the begin, and we involve 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We let a little more or more. From here, I don't let, I catch good the yarn, and we let out the needle. From the needle, the yarn. And from here, I pass the needle for don't lose the yarn, and I open. I help me always with these 2 fingers. Little to little, you will learn. So here we are in the center. For make the first stitch, look, we pull a little to the front with the needle. And here I look this yarn and this of the right. So from down, we turn a little the hand, and with the needle we bring the yarn to this loop, and we can pull a little, not so tight. Now I have 2 stitches. Again, we open, we bring into the front, from left to right, and we bring and we pull. The needle in the front, left, right, and on the needles. Left, right, and we bring here. So like this, you can start to knitting. I can make quick because I make this all my life. Here I have 2, 4, 6, 8, and 9. I will make the 10. We open, we catch with the fingers, we bring the needle to the front, from left to right, with the needle we bring here, and this is the new stitch, and we pull. Here I have a little more yarn, I will make another. We catch, we open the fingers, left, we turn the hand to the finger, look to the front, and with the needle we bring this yarn of the right to the center. I will make one more. We open, we bring the yarn, left, right, and the needle catch the yarn of the right to this center. And we pull. And ready. So now you can see the difference with thick yarn and with teeny yarn. So tomorrow I will make the knit stitch and the purl. We will learn to make this stitch. It's very nice. You can use in pullovers, in shawls, scarves, beanie hats. It's very nice. Okay, before I finish this video, I want to invite you to subscribe here in my channel. Maricita Colors in English is total free. Here up, I will let you some patterns of knitting that I have here in my channel, like this headband with the cable stitch. I think that I have the pattern other. If I have not a pattern, I will let you more patterns, don't worry. And I will make soon. So you can find me too in Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. And if you like this video, you can share it with your family and friends and give one like. Thank you very much to all the persons that always write me, and we see us in my next tutorial or pattern in knitting. That will be the knit and purl stitch. Nos vemos. Chao, chao.